he's, quite a proud person, to say the least, and he's going to want to show that he is one of the true all-time greats. And I can see him wanting to bring Ferrari back to the glory that they had with Schumacher in the next few years. Hey guys, Richard Bradley here. Hope you're all good. A few weeks ago in the preview for Monaco, we were discussing potential driver moves for the future, and I came up with the suggestion that I think Max is going to end up at Ferrari in a couple of years.
Yeah. Especially if Max ends up going to Ferrari, which really wouldn't surprise me in a few years.
Really?
It would not surprise me one bit.
Because at the end of the title win, he was like, I'm going to stay here forever. That's a really big thing to say.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'd be, especially, if he keeps on winning titles and stuff like that, and he starts to get complacent, and people start saying, "Oh, is he the greatest of all time?" Max is the sort of guy who goes, "Okay, well, I'll do what Schumacher did."
Yeah.
I'll take Ferrari from not being in the position to win to
win, because that's a big thing to do that. Yeah, that he'd be going down in history if he did that. Then rather than to just keep winning in the best car constantly. Yeah, that's a good point. Max, come back! I would live for that day. I would live for that day.
The reason I think this is because Max is on the path to greatness. We can all see that, and he's on a meteoric rise. He's dominant at the minute. He's had 2 world championships in the Red Bull, but we've never actually seen him do what defines the true greats. And when I say that, we look at our Schumachers, we look at Senna, we look at Hamilton, and the one thing that defines all of these guys is that they were able to win in a substandard car and take a manufacturer to a position where they weren't winning at the time, but then they're able to bring them back there. Schumacher doing it with Ferrari. We had Senna when he was at Lotus. We had Hamilton at McLaren after the new rules came in 2009, and then of course with Mercedes. Whilst Max is doing exactly what he needs to do in a very, very good team and car, I think he's going to want to prove himself, because Max, there's no secret, he's quite a proud person, to say the least, and he's going to want to show that he is one of the true all-time greats. And I can see him wanting to bring Ferrari back to the glory that they had with Schumacher in the next few years. How this might look, I don't know. When this might happen, we're not sure. He's still young and he's still got a bit of time, but I'd be quite confident that, yeah, maybe after the next 5 years, he's got to the level of 5 or so championships, which I think is very real, especially if the rules don't change until 2026. I think it's something to keep an eye out on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on Track GP, and I want to hear your views in the comments as well. Do you agree with me? Do you agree that this is what's going to stop Max from being defined as one of the all-time greats? Do you think that he could end up at somewhere different to Ferrari, or will he stay at Red Bull for the rest of his career? Let us know in the comments, and thank you very much.